Hello. Welcome to Derail Valley, because I felt like playing this today. We should be back to Submachine tomorrow, because I'm planning on getting getting some of that recorded for the week, going through. But today I figured I'd just play some Derail Valley. I'm at the harbour, if I'm not mistaken, right now. I'm trying to remember where I was when I last loaded the save. Yeah, I'm down at the harbour. I'm just going to have I'm going to have a quick look through these jobs and see if there's anything good. I won't waste your time with that, so I'll be back in a second. Right, I found two jobs. Going to the machine factory, which I'm going to do. I'm going to take both of those. I did have to buy... No, that's not right. I did have to buy... Oh, they're in my inventory, aren't they? I had to buy 2 licenses to do this, though. For Hazmat 1 and Hazmat 2 because of this one. Which now means I have no money, so I better do this job well. Let's just throw those on the floor. Right, I need... Oh, no, not Shift Tab. Let's go to E30 and G30. And I'm going to... While I'm doing this machine factory, I need to go... It's the easiest way out of this. The other way, I'm going to have to... Okay, well, I'm facing... I can't be bothered to turn around, and I'm facing this way right now. Where did I park my train? This is a good question to ask. Over... I thought... Ah, there. Wait, which yard is this? Oh, there's the signs. This is E... Okay, so I need to find E30, which is up that end. So let's go sort that out first. And where's G yard here? A, B, G, A. Hey, there we go, G. Below me. I'm at C3I and C4I. They are both next to each other. Machine factory. BC. I feel like it'd probably be best if I go... Well, it doesn't really matter. I can swap around and drop them off no matter which way around it is. I am going to grab... I want to grab the E one from the reverse, back it onto the back of the one in G yard, and then pull out, I think. Let's... This will have its handbrake turned on. I think that don't want to work. This is all still hooked up. Good. Get my slug ready. Slug's already good. The fuse is good. Yep. I do wish sometimes that was a little smoother. I mean, I know I can do that, but this door. Let's start the engine. Cool. Let's see if I can remember how to play this game. Fuel, brake cut off, Versa forward, handbrake's off, I know that, the independent and the train brake's off. Let's go. Nighttime. I mean, I'm in the station, I do much more than that. Oh, hit 2 buttons at the same time though, right. So I need to get into the middle one to go back up, and then I'll grab G and back it on. Yeah. Well, I'll back this one onto G and then I'll have to go back around the front again, but it's kind of annoying. I know I haven't really said much so far, but I'm going to... I know it's not really a lot of fun to watch me shunt. So I'm going to go do that off camera quickly, and I will catch you back in once I've shunted these together, and then we can actually get started. Right, we're back. I'm just putting the orders through the system now. I've double checked my points, or my switches, whatever you want to call them. They should all be the right way around. I just need to double check which way round these are, so it's the those at the front, so I need to do the C3I first. We'll sort that out. Right, and away we go. Hopefully, as long as I haven't left a brake pipe open anywhere. But yeah, C3I is the one we got to do first at the machine factory. Wow, I cannot see. Is that the machine factory? No, that's the military base. I'm going to be coming in from the bottom, so right then left. C3 is the first one, so right, left. That's right. Yeah. We should be good to go then. You know, hopefully you lot are having a good day. Obviously, it's now the weekend's now gone, so Comic-Con is now over. You know, it was fun. I haven't been to the Portsmouth one before, but not as big as the one in London. But you know, what are you going to do? It's a much smaller venue. It was still good though. Still picked up a good few bits. Probably spent a bit more than I should have, but that's Comic-Con. Yeah, I don't know how your guys' weekend went. I'm looking forward to another great week, because you know all of them are just so much fun. I don't know why I decided to play Derail Valley today. I just kind of wanted to, I suppose. It's one of these things, like, as much as I'm like, maybe not. I'm not like a try-hard in COD or anything like that. But I'm definitely. I know I'm one of the like old school players who's been playing since what, World at War, Modern Warfare 2. That's what, 2008, 2009. Somewhere around there, I think. Yeah, definitely 2009. I started. Must have been, because I think Modern Warfare 2 was already out when I started playing. Which maybe no, it was 2000. It was before Black Ops 1. But it must have been after. I don't know. I don't remember. Well, this is a 4. I'm going a bit too quick here. Whew. It is an uphill though, so I probably should give it a little bit of grunt. This thing, the thing is, this train doesn't weigh all that much. Not really. And obviously with the slug on the back of this DE6, I've got a lot more grunt than I probably usually do. Probably thought I did. It's kind of hard to quantify how much grunt you get with that DE6 on the back sometimes. And to be fair, I think that the DE6 may be slightly overkill for these jobs, even though I've got 2 of them. They're decent paying though. It's good 80,000, I think it is, for the 2 of these. Which is good. Yeah, it would be doing me good to get me up to like 100,000 again. Still won't make up the money I've lost buying those 2 licenses. Wow, I really need to kick it in here, haven't I? I think this is like a 1.5%, which is not exactly a shallow grade for a locomotive. Is it even gaining speed, or am I holding steady? Wow. Can I get some movement, please? There we go. Wow, I need full throttle just to keep moving. Jeez, that's yeah, that's more of a fog light, isn't it? Yeah. Can't do the back ones any more than that. It's funny because the last time when I'm playing this, I actually when I'm in the here anyway, I leave the cab light off, because sometimes there's enough light in here anyways. But it's a bit dark. Oh, 70, good. We'll get some speed up now, hopefully. I didn't think this thing weighed all that much. How much does this one weigh? It's only 180 tons. And, oh, okay. So it's a good, what, 548? I think I make that. And I am going up a 2.2% grade now. Which probably explains why I'm having so much trouble. But yeah. No, honestly, me and Lawrence were thinking about going to the big one in London this year. Well, at least he is. I might. I don't know. It depends on how much money I've got around then. But it'll be fun if we do that again, because it's been a few years since we did that one. That was cool. Saw some of the Doctor Who actors last time we went, and stuff like that. But I probably won't be showing the whole journey. Something tells me, because this can take a while. I mean, what's the bonus time on these? Like 2 hours. Something tells me you don't want to sit here for 2 hours and watch me watch me stare at a railway, because it's not the most intriguing thing in the world to watch. I mean, I like it because I like playing games. Weirdly enough, it's probably one of the better locomotive train simulators out there. Derail Valley, weirdly, even compared to Train Sim World. Well, you look at stuff like Train Sim World, and it's like, okay, great, I've got to spend I think I think I can't remember which one it is. One of them is like $3,000 worth of DLC. It's ridiculous. So it's like this is a way more affordable option, but you do get a limited map. But you know, it's all the map. You don't get the real world. It's not like real world layout. So if that's what you want it for, obviously it's not that. But it is a really good simulator, even in terms of Steam. Like the Steam engines, they have incredible simulation detail on them. Like not like it's still on the arcade side of simulation, but it's still better than, you know, a lot of the other stuff out there. What are we going down to? 1.9, and we've got speed increase. Good. It's the problem with going this way. I mean, I only went this way because I was facing that way out of the harbour, because usually you'd want to go west out the harbour for this. I just couldn't be bothered to turn this thing around, and I didn't really want to run in reverse the whole way. So I went up I took the scenic route up the mountain, and wait, am I losing speed? I literally cannot give you any more power. I've been full throttle for ages. I'm glad this thing's got a lot of fuel to run with. I haven't left a brake on, have I? No, brake pipe's empty. I love how you can't see the sand gauge really though when you're like, I suppose you have to move forward a bit and it makes it a little more awkward to. I like being back here. That way I can kind of see the fuel gauge without having to worry about it. I really should be paying attention to the speed limits. Oh, 6. Good. We are going left, that's right. Yeah, I don't know if any of you guys have ever been to a Comic-Con, but they are a lot of fun. They can be really hot though. Like a bit of advice I think I read somewhere was basically always just bring deodorant with you. Which is good advice just because of how hot because it gets really hot. Like the London one, because the London one's all inside, except like a little area you can stand outside in, really. So it gets really hot really quickly if you're not paying attention. So you kind of need to keep putting it on throughout the day. The Boston one, it was hot, but that's mainly because the sun was out. It was, well, probably not a lot hot here, but it was about 20 degrees on Saturday, which is decently hot for British weather, especially this time, especially in like May. It's weird. I don't know. It's funny. Okay, 50. Okay, I've watched speed. I'm going to start picking it up now because it's gotten flat. There we go. I need to drop. I don't want to go too quick. I don't want to derail with hazmat on me. I won't be able to afford the insurance copay. I mean, yeah, it's not the end of the world considering it's just the copay, but obviously my copay's just gone up by a lot because of me getting the licenses. I think one of them pushed it up, like, I think Hazmat one's like 100-something thousand, maybe 150,000 or something. The other one's a lot less. I don't remember what they were exactly. I need to go up to 60, but the thing is you can't just do it straight away because you need to wait for the back of the train to like clear the sign. Otherwise you can end up pulling the back of the train off even though your the front's fine. Which is a mistake well, I don't know if it's happened to me. It's a mistake a lot of the time you learn early on, but it might have happened to me when I first started playing this game years ago. I did take a bit of a break for a while. Oh yeah, honestly, so the D&D thing, that's the other thing I was going to mention. Obviously, I said the recording for the first episode the first session didn't really work out. Because the fancy, like the fancy part of it, well, it was supposed to like follow people around and all that, and it kind of just didn't, and had issues, so we kind of gave up on it. I'm gonna start. I think I said in one of the previous videos, I wish I'd recorded like my perspective of it, so at least I had that. And what I'm going to do going forward is I'm going to record my perspective, and I'm going to. Which obviously, and before the before the weekend coming up at the end of this week, obviously, I need to do a quick recording and just go over what happened in the first session, just, you know, in my own words, because to be fair, it was session 1. Not really much happened. You know, the character we all met. Obviously, all the player characters met each other. And that's kind of most of what it was. We met each other and had a fight. So, obviously, I'll go into proper detail in the actual video on it, but I'm going to do that soon. Oh, that's a drop in speed. Dynamic is probably enough. Probably. Yeah. But yeah, so that's the plan. Oh, this is not good. I don't like that corner. It feels like I'm going a bit too quick, although I'm still slowing down, so I should be fine. I sometimes find if you're going too quick around a corner, as long as you're still decelerating, you can usually get away with it. Not always, but most of the time. I don't derail all that often, to be fair, because I try and keep the speed limits. I'm really hoping this one's going the right way. I should be going left again. Yeah. Well, that's a 3. Ooh, that's a tight turn. See, that's the, oh, and it's downhill, so that's the stuff you got to watch out for, because you say it drops so quickly sometimes, and if you're not 100% paying attention, you won't notice. To keep watching it, because the speed starts climbing. I'll have to let's kick the dynamic on a couple notches, just to make sure I don't pick up too much speed going down here. See, this is 10. This is great. I just got to wait for the back of the train to get around it. Probably kill the dynamic now though. But yeah. I say, oh, well, it's been, well, I've been recording half hour, but I'm not sure how much of that was me shunting around. And I've made it this far. See what I mean? When it's like, yeah, 2 hours, it might actually take me, it's going to take me a good hour at least to make it all the way up to the machine factory, so I may cut parts of this out. The back of the train through? It is. Cool, let's open her up. We've got 100 speed limit, well, dropping to a 90, but, you know, it's still better than at 30. It's like when I'm driving and you've been on like the motorway and you're going along at 70, and then you have to drop onto like one of the 30 roads. It feels like you're barely moving, because obviously your what's the word? Experience, perspective. I can't remember. Of like your speed changes so much when you're going that quick, that when you aren't going that quick, it feels weird. It is funny how things work like that way. I'm gonna say I've oh yeah, that's the other thing. Obviously, so what I plan to do for the D&D one is I'm gonna put some Baldur's Gate 3 footage up in the background and just, you know, talk over it. I have been playing through Baldur's Gate 3 on my own actually, separately from the playthrough me and Lawrence will be doing, which we need to start recording again. Going through on honor mode. I still running modded, but I've stripped out a lot of the mods. I've got like 30 something mods less, I think, maybe more. This is 7. So I'm running a little less, well, you know, less mods, but still modded. But I'm having fun. I had to reload. I realised I'd done something really wrong and I had to reload a save at one point, which is kind of bounced me off it, because I went, oh god, I've got to do that again. I still haven't finished Act 1 in that playthrough, to be honest. I'm still burning through that, but I'm getting there. I do love things like that. It's like, yeah, you got to slow down for the corner, I get it, but it kind of feels dumb when you're immediately going up to like 12 afterwards, although it's going down again late afterwards. Because that's going back down to a 9 apparently, and it's still dropping. That's what the little symbols mean, by the way. The triangle pointing down like that means the speed limit is going to go down at the next sign. Which I think that's a 6. Yeah. So it's a good thing I didn't. See, there was no point in me speeding up there at all, so it was completely pointless. So I'm just coasting at this point. This switch should take me to the right if I've done things right. Let's get my thing out just in case. Yeah, that's to the right. And that's 4, so I need to really crank down. Like, I'm hoping the dynamic's quick enough. I feel like this is going to go really badly. Ooh, that was creaky. She did not like that, not one bit. See what I mean? Because I'm pretty sure because I was braking, it let me get away with it, even though I really shouldn't have. I don't know exactly how it works, but I do feel like that's the thing. Obviously, if you're going too far over, no amount of braking is going to save you. But I think if you're braking and you're within like 10 miles an hour, I think you're alright. Or kilometers, I suppose. I think you can get away with it, you know, if you're within that sort of 10, 15 maybe, as long as the corner's not... If you get to the real tight corners that are like, you need to go like 20, then it's a different matter. But there's only like 2 of those, I think, on the map that I remember. Am I clear? Yeah. Crank it up. I don't remember what the speed limit said, but I do wish there was a way to because they've had a load of gadgets you can put in the cab. Speaking of gadgets, fan. They put a load of little gadgets in. You can do like you get a digital speedometer, so you get your actual speed, not just a notch on a dial and stuff like that. But I do wish they'd have one that gave you like the speed limit of the current area. That'd be cool. You know. Just because that would be really useful to actually know. Because if you're not 100% paying attention, which I'm not all of the time, sometimes you miss them. Where are we up to now? Oh, alright, we're coming into this bit, yeah. So we're around where we would be if I'd come out of the harbour the other way. I'm probably going to skip ahead a bit here. And I will probably see you when I'm close to City West. Probably. Just because otherwise this is going to be... Because there's not much... It's a very boring straight line, basically, until there. I might... Yeah, just so you're not watching me for 2 hours doing this. I'm guessing that'll probably be around about an hour. But we'll see when I get there, I suppose. Well, here we are. Approaching City West, finally. Not stopping for long, though. We're just kind of giving this a quick shoot past. Then we just got to do the final climb up to the coal plant, then to the machine factory, and then that's it. Have we never got that point in before the coal factory, coal power plant changed? Coal factory? These ones should all be right, although I do know for a fact, because I've derailed here before, I need to do this, like, now? Because this is like a 30 coming up? Yeah, and I've derailed here before when I've not been paying attention. It's really annoying as well, because you drop down to, like, no speed, and then you're straight into a climb up the other end. I mean, I get that's a tight corner to make, but still, it's straight into a steep climb. It's worse when you're coming down the other way and you're not paying attention, because you just fly off. It's alright if you're going into the city, down that straight path, like there, because it's not terrible, but then you actually start kicking it up a bit, because I know this is it's annoying, because obviously the longer your train is, the longer you have to wait before you can really put power down. To get up the hill, otherwise you're going to derail something on the curve. But if you don't do it at the right point, then you just can't get up the hill at all, because it's just too steep. You just don't have the momentum to go around it, especially not a 30 anyway. And then if you want to do, if you need to roll back, then you have to roll back into the. You have to. Let's do free cam. Miles away. Let's not do free cam. Now let's do free cam. You have to roll back, like, into the city, into the station, and then you can use that to pull out to pick up some more speed that you can't do otherwise. Can't remember what the speed limit up here is. I really hope it's like 60 or something. And then, yeah, we're nearly there. Final push, then we just got to put the cars in the right place, decouple, and then we'll turn these jobs in. And then we'll call the video there. But, God, why have I got laggy all of a sudden? Is it laggy or is it just me? It's 12. It's going down though. Maybe this is the flat bit. Maybe the hill's coming up afterwards. Maybe I'm misremembering where the hill starts. I know that that switch is on a hill. I know this bit's a hill. Maybe I've just forgotten. I mean, that didn't have a grade sign on it, but that might be just because the grade didn't change. Who knows? There it is. Look, it's only a 0.8, I suppose. Is this the one that picks? Yeah, maybe I'm misremembering this, but I know you can pick up a lot of speed going down here, because obviously it's like yeah, go 120, go 100, and then obviously you reach the bottom and you have to stop down to 30. Um, 80, well, I'm not even at 80 yet. I'm barely touching 70. In fact, I don't even think I can. I'm wide open. I'm only pulling about, what, 68? Yeah. And that's a 60, so I need to drop that anyway. Let's just kill the throttle. And we'll let ourselves drift down. Yeah, is that 246? It's 2468. So yeah, it was 68. I wasn't pulling any higher than that. Right, now I need to kick power back in. I don't think full power is quite what I need, but I'll gauge it in a minute. I just don't want to stop rolling backwards in terms of speed. Yep, left here. This bit's flat because you don't want to switch on a hill. And we're now on a downhill on a 0.6 grade, which is weird. Still need power on though, because half the train's still coming up a hill, so you need the power or you're not. Otherwise the train will start dragging you down the hill. And now we're up to a 0.8 again. It's really weird how that bit works. Don't think I want to go higher than 6 still though. Let's drop to like, I mean, if I drop back like 2 notches, is that going to be enough? 1.5, I'm going to need more power in a minute. Grade's nearly doubled. That appears to hold. Good. Yeah, here's the coal power plant. Yeah, it is falling, so let's kick it back up to full. This is another one you got to watch out for as well, because if you're not paying attention here, and you haven't got your switches set right, I mean, you can just about see how steep that bit is. Like, don't know, it's ridiculously steep to try and line the rails up. If you have this set the wrong way, you end up just stuck in the coal power plant in like a loop, and you can't really get out. In fact, I can show you if I look at this one. If you look, yeah, it's this one here. So otherwise you end up kind of stuck in a loop because there's no way to go, like, turn right to get out. You have to come all the way around and back out again. Oh, I forget the console's there, and I do it all the time. And then get confused why I've opened that. Alright, here's the factory. We're nearly there. So this video is probably going to be about an hour, give or take. Is my guess. Maybe a bit less. I don't know. I haven't actually hit an hour recording yet, so it might be less. Especially with that bit and cutting out. Depends how long it takes me to do this, I suppose. Now I'm doing. This one's at the front, so this is the one I'm doing first, which is C3I, and then it's C4I. Yeah, so C3I should be the one I'm going down first. I'll drop it off. And then reverse through with the other one. Hopefully there's nothing in the way. Sometimes there is. How am I losing speed? See what I mean? Like this hill, I'm losing momentum and I'm at full throttle. And this lot's not massively heavy. I think this thing's got an incredible tonnage. I mean, 50 is what I want here anyway, so I'll probably kill speed now. Just let it drift. Don't need a lot of power through the station. And so I've heard, I don't know if you know about Squirrel, the YouTube channel, but he plays this a lot because he plays a lot of simulators and stuff. Always says what they should do is add like boats in the harbour, you know, just moving about just to add a bit more life. Which I do agree, it would be kind of cool. I get that it's not like mass priority for the devs. 3 is this one. Oh, 3 and 4 are clear. That's good. Now just gotta make sure I'm slowing down enough for it. It's only those what, 6 or 7? No, yeah, 6 orange ones on the back. So I'll probably start braking round about now. I'll actually use the train brake this time. Let's just go for a full. Let's go for a full brake, and hopefully I'll stop in time. I may have started braking slightly too late. No, I think I timed that just about right. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Let's handbrake this up so it doesn't move around without us. And we can drop this brake line. Doesn't matter if I leave the brakes charged. Alright, let's keep on moving forward. So we can back up into 4. I only got to pull forward a little bit because I need to pull forward like here. So I can switch that one. But if I probably kill throttle now. And then shouldn't be too much long before I can hit the brakes. Yep, that'll do. Just make sure I have actually cleared them. Yeah, I have. Good. Glad you can teleport around. Because I did start. This is like my difficulty settings were based off the realistic ones. But I did some editing to them. Because I didn't want the like 1 foot warp distance on realistic, and I did turn this back on. I don't really use it though. I've only used it like a couple times when I more or less use it to watch numbers to see if something's wrong, you know. Because I've had it a few times where the brakes aren't releasing, and I've looked at this, gone, why? Well, you know what's going on, and it's been a case of the brake cylinders are like still charged for some reason, even though I've released the brakes. But yeah, hopefully we'll park this up and then we'll go. Where's the little station building? There it is. Can I remember where it is? I would say, yeah, not really much purpose coming here anymore. Right, let's brake now. Kill throttle, brake up. In fact, let's just do a complete cut off. And I'll kick the handbrake on that one as well. Because I don't need to move at the moment. Let's just do... I'll kill that one just because I don't want to leak... just don't want to depressurize that reservoir. Kind of a pain afterwards. And let's go hand these both in, hopefully, if I've done this right. There's one. Cool, we've gotten 64 grand out of that. And this one we got 63. Because it was slightly afterwards. Dump. And then dup, dup. That puts us up to 136,000, which is, you know, about... I had about 200,000 when I started. So I'm a little under what that was. I mean, 17 grand in fees, but yeah. Hope you enjoyed. There's a quick detour into Derail Valley. And I'll probably next thing I'll see you in is Submachine is what, episode 5 of Submachine tomorrow, I'm guessing. Yeah, hope you had a good weekend and good week going forward.